Hello everyone, welcome. First, I want to apologize for my voice. I'm very sick, so today I will try to make something different to avoid to talk too much because I'm very sick. So today I will try to paint something with airbrush here. I want to advise that I'm very bad at painting, especially with the airbrush, and this is not my usual place for painting. Normally I paint there in the studio, so I move everything here. This is the pieces, this is the paint station. Here are some color, I have very few, so I will try to paint if it's better. I want to see in the video if you can see me clearly. Let me check, one moment. Okay, here's the live. Let me see. I got these days is arrived the winter. It's super cold. Let me check the audio. The video looks good now. Okay. Looks a little bit better, except that my connection is very bad in the morning. It looks working. So what did I do this week? This week I was playing with the Cobra Max 2. If you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, you know that I had some issues, not only me, but some people. They had some issue with the freezing layer shift. It probably was a bug of the firmware, some probably the last test of firmware that they released. But the good news is that they already released a new firmware that should fix everything. I just tried yesterday to print a few files and is looking good for now. So I hope this problem is disappear. What I print until now, it was this one. I'm a little bit crowded here. Magneto helmet from Yosh Studios. This I printed with the eSUN PLA pink and brown. I use some leftover the color that I have for make a test. And except for the dome here that is normal on any printer, the quality, especially the pink one, the black one maybe it has some humidity maybe, but it looks very good. Definitely is a very good helmet to start to paint and sand, and I can also wear it easily, except for my big nose here, but that is not a problem for the printer of the file. After, with the green PLA matte and normal, I printed this huge skull mask that is a little bit too heavy. It's very difficult to hold. Here we are. Also, this one printed with the Cobra Max 2 with the default profile. I just changed the walls and some infill settings, but for the rest, you can see with the PLA Plus of eSUN, it works very good. After, this one is one of my favorites so far. This one is the Hawkman from Mystery Maker. This one is printed in one piece. Nothing is glued, nothing is stick. The wing, they are together with the file. It was printed in all one piece. And this is the huge advantage to have such a big FDM printer like the Cobra Max 2. This one I use the PLA Plus Gray, my best one. And also this one, you can see I can wear it very well and it's so freaking cool. raise up a little bit here. Yeah, it's so cool. I really love it. This one. And the last but not the least that I printed just yesterday in steel gray, also this one, is the Star Wars Trooper Green Reaper, always from Mystery Maker. I just put now a few lens inside, very sticky with the tape temporarily. One is already unplugged for see the effect. Also this one print in one piece. And the quality with the PLA Plus of eSUN is very good. Here the dome I just send a little bit for remove because I was planning to paint this one faster. But you can see there is almost no visible lines. And this one they are printing very, very fast. The audio looks a little bit weird, my audio. I don't know if somebody can tell me if there is some problem with the audio. I don't think. This is the quality. You have some problem with the internet today, guys. I'm sorry. I hope the live will not drop. And now I'm printing, not with the Cobra Max, but with the Filament. This huge Loki tier. Hello. Okay, we are back live. Here we are. I will say that the horn I'm printing with the 0 infill to make more light. Let me see if I can show to you with Android. Wait a moment. Here I'm printing the last horn. I don't know if you can see. Is you see is empty inside. It's just the lighting fill. 3 volts is not in base mode, otherwise it will be too light and difficult to connect. And in this mode is printing a little bit slower because he doesn't have time to accelerate. But he makes the horn lighter. Oops, lighter. So the weight should be remaining balanced, and I should not have issue with the weight of the horn and doesn't fall down. I hope. I will try. So today what I'm painting, I will try to paint something from LA Figures shredder that I print last time. I have all the pieces here. Let me show to you. Here I have the pieces already primer. Now I will tell you why someone is black, someone is white. And here is the paint station. I told you it's not my usual disposition. Let's get to the focus. Okay. Something is paint black here, like the metal, because when I'm using the black color, is much better to make the metal effect. He give a better result. The white one, because if I need to use make the skin, like the face, with a pink color, the pink color is better used on the clear, on the bright primer. On the black one is difficult to cover everything. So let me try to fix a little bit of the space here. Usually this one here is plug, you see the pipe here, to another pipe that it bring all the fumes and the smell outside. But I told you is in the other studio. For painting here, I need to compromise something. For high brush, I use something very cheap. U-Star is a Chinese brand, nothing special because it's useless in my hand. For the color, I start to use now some Vallejo hair because they are already pre-mixed, so they're working good with the airbrush. The normal series and the mecha series, that is for the metal color, is what I'm usually use for the Gundam mech. After I'm using some Tamiya. Tamiya, they need to be pre-mixed with their thinner. Where is the thinner of Tamiya? Is there. For example, this color is 1 of 2, so is 1% of color, 2% of the thinner. So I usually prepare in advance in this kind of bottle, so every time I need, I can just drop inside and are ready to use. And also, I'm using a lot of this Chinese brand color. This one, they have good range of color. They have very nice metal. The good one is that the bottle is already in the perfect condition for painting with the airbrush. You don't need to pre-mix, you don't need to do anything. It's already diluted. So I just drop inside the airbrush and paint technically. And the last one is this Jump Wind Serious metal. For example, this is the Duralumin. Also, this one he needs to be diluted, but it's something that I really, really like also. And honestly, I don't remember if this one was the 1 of 2 or 1 of 1. I hope I didn't dilute it too much. Otherwise, I need to buy another color and put inside because it's too much. I think it's too much liquid. But we will see later. Let's start with something simple. It will be some noise from the fan, so I hope it will not too much noises. Let me try. Let me try. Let me check. A little bit, you guys. But I have to keep it on the fan, otherwise I will be toxic. This one is a stand that I'm using for put my airbrush here. So first, shake the color. If I do something wrong, something weird, don't kill me. I'm totally new by with the airbrush. I just using a few times, so it's already what happened. It's already clogged. It's already clogged. Probably I didn't clean well the last time, so we start to show to you immediately how to clean the airbrush. It has pressure, yes. Yeah, it's clogged. Yeah. Okay, that's clean. How I clean the airbrush bad way. First one, remove the color that I just put. Probably is remaining some dust from last time. This is long time that I'm using. Yeah. Okay, so here I have some cleaner for airbrush that I put in this kind of bottle. I'm using some, this one, and some tissue paper, and some cotton fioc. And this one now I can turn off. And very important is this one for discharge the color. Yeah, it's totally blocked. You see, even the back washing is not working. So let's open all. Yeah, it was, look here, some color remaining sticking there. So take our cotton fioc. It's very nice to paint with the airbrush. I love it. You need to take care of your stuff. Otherwise, you cannot use. Yes, there was some color that it remained blue from the last time that probably I didn't clean well. And if it stick here, it doesn't allow the new color to flow out. You always need to clean good. Don't do like me. I think the small one is the water. This one is the cleaner. Yes, the big one is the cleaner. Yes, this one is the cleaner. Now it's cleaning, is removing. I was using only the water. The water is not enough after it's drying. Okay, I hope it was only here to clean. I hope there is nothing else. Now it looks much better. Once again, if you say or see that I'm doing something very weird, don't kill me. I'm totally a newbie for painting. So probably what I'm doing for some professional is heresy. I'm still watching a lot of tutorial, but for now, at least something I was able to do, so it's okay for me. Slowly, slowly, I will practice better. Now, before put the color, don't do the same mistake. Put some water and check if it's working. This one should be in the beginning. Yes, okay, now it's clean. So let's use this one for clean. Okay. Let me dry a little bit inside if it's remaining some part of the thinner, otherwise I will ruin the color. Okay, like new. So check to put the color inside and start again. Okay, so I take my metal color here. Very light. This one is need to pass more times to see the effect. Every time a little bit light, not too much strong, otherwise you cover. And I don't know if you can see. Here you can see a little bit better. It's already metal. It's a little bit metal now. After I will pass more times, and now I pass the other part. Oh, everything is metal. I make with this color because I like so much. So what I learned, you need to pass very light way of color. Don't push like this one so close. A little bit. And I repeat, I'm not teaching anyone how to use the airbrush because probably I'm the last person that I can teach. I just try to repeat what I saw online in some tutorial. So if you find something that I'm saying is wrong, please tell me, let me know. Because I really like the effect of the airbrush. And I found it's way better to paint like this one, but also you need to practice a lot because it's not so simple, like everything. Here is the shoulders. Okay. And finish the space here. I hope you can see the effect and the quality of the video. It doesn't cover too much the light. I really like this metal because it's a very dark metal and it looks very realistic for this kind of character. That it doesn't have a shiny armor. I believe in the sewer, so. This metal color is the Duralumin. Technically, it's the same color that some people use for make the Mandalorian effect, the Beskar. Because if the metal part is totally smooth, it will be much more clear effect. More smooth is the part that you apply the paint, more bright is the effect until it become like a Beskar. It's the cheaper way to make the Beskar effect if you don't have the promo paint or the very expensive one that is very difficult to find, especially in China. Can I stick it here? Oh, okay. I don't have more space. Helmet. Also under, a little bit inside because some position you can see. Okay. No. No, no, it's fall down. The last part. Oh, it's also the good for the airbrush is that you need just a little bit of color for paint a big amount of material. Okay. Now the first part of metal is done. Now I want to apply a metal. I want to try also here. This one is kind of tissue, but it looks like a tissue chainmail in the picture here. So I want to try to give a metal base before apply the color to see if it looks a little bit more realistic. This one is a kind of blue purple, should be. So I want to see how is the effect. Just a little bit. It doesn't need to be metal, but I want to give an effect a little bit more metal color. This one here, I didn't clean it because there is the cape on the back, so you will not see. So if it's totally covered, it's useless to wasting time. Just a little bit to give some shadow before apply the color. Now that I apply the first layer of metal, I apply one second time, so it will become a little bit more bright, and the metal is finished. So you see here, no, you don't see. Here is already a nice metal. I want to give a little bit more contrast and finish. A second coat. Here. Stop. Okay, now the metal is a little bit more noticeable. Yeah, it's very nice metal effect. For if you wonder which kind of airbrush I'm using, is 0.5. I also have one 0.2 for the details, but I'm still learning how to make something so small. So usually I always use the 0.5 for this kind of stuff. try to reach the same effect on all the parts to don't be different kind of metal from one to another side. This kit for painting is very nice because all the smell pass here from the filter that actually you need to change. It looks so disgusting. I go inside of the pipe, and normally there should be another pipe that bring all the fume and the toxin away. Okay, almost finishing the metal. This one is the easy part. The difficult part will be the skin. Okay. The connection looks stable for now. It's a miracle. Okay. Okay, the last few parts and the finish. Still have the color. Almost. The last drop of color. Okay. And the metal is done. Is nice metal, not clean effect. Now is time for skin, and this will be a mess or a problem for me because I'm very bad, but I will try in case I can just respray. It's not a problem. First one, I need to clean the airbrush, just clean a little bit because I don't want the pink color is affected by the metal. So put some water, backwash, end up. Clean inside. You don't need to disassemble when you change just the color because just a fast clean is enough. A little bit of cleaner. Let's remove the pigment of the metal that are very stubborn. Okay, wash with the water. Okay. Now for the pink, first I start with a darker color and after apply a light one. So first I will try with this one. First time that I try this color here. And after I mix together and make a little bit better contrast. It's totally new. Oops. This one, as you can see, technically you don't need to dilute it with nothing. Just apply. Now the skin. Let's start with the hand. I hope it will not be a strange color. Let's remove a little bit the metal. Not bad. Now, if you dirty here, don't worry because that I will make later. It's nice skin color, this one. Look here. Always lightweight, don't push too much in one point. Look here. Wait, let me try to show you better. Yeah, very nice. You see, this is why I use the white base. It gives more nice skin tone. The hand is a hand or is a glow? Let me see before I paint it wrong. Is a hand. I need to admit that painting with airbrush it's also relaxing. For this kind of stuff, maybe the 0.2 it will be better. Okay, that after I need to paint by myself the rope, but I'm trying to practice. Don't go too much outside the lines. Because this one is the darker color, I will pass a little bit more on the inside to give more contrast, following the muscles. Anyway, the top it will be more bright, so I will use the other color. But always better have a nice smooth transition. Always remember to rotate your part, because there is always some part that you don't see in that moment. But it's a 3D miniature, so you need to check everywhere. This file is very, very good. I love this file from LA Figures. The connection, they are very good. Oh, look here. This one almost I can see that it's done like this one. Of course, someone that he paint better, he said it is ugly, but for me, just one passage of color is almost done. Just make some highlights, and it's good. The other arm. The first layer light. And I'm not very practical to paint like this one, because I have on my left the phone that is filming. So I always bang her, try to avoid to bump the phone. So I'm a little bit limited on my movement. Not inside the muscle, a little bit. And here we are. Nice and fast. Now the head. The head I have the mask that is what color? Oh, the mask is metal. You see, I forgot this one metal. So now I will paint everything pink, and after I will mask and make the mask. Anyway, is 90% is have the helmet. Try a little bit to don't cover the eye. Okay. The important is that you don't give too much color, otherwise you arrive one part of like water that is ugly. I'm trying to don't paint the mask, not because I don't need to paint, because after I will mask, but for practice to make something accuracy. I think it's finished the color. Almost. Anyway, here we go, the helmet, so we don't see anything. Now try to mix a little bit with this one, for a few drops of this one inside. So just few, because okay, almost finished. I also put too much, I think, so this one after I don't know where to put it because I cannot put back. It's still too dark. Wait. Let me clean. Let's just put a little bit of this one, and one drop of the darker color is better. I dump more outside than inside, as usual. It's so difficult to dump the color in this small space. Wait. Okay, just dump a little bit. Also dump a little bit of my pants. Should be a little bit more bright. Let me try. I still think it's a little bit too dark, but for sure it will be less dark than before. A little bit on the top of the muscle to make a little bit more bright. Just to give some highlights. Honestly, it's almost the same. I think after I will make one wash. Yeah, it's almost the same. It's a little bit more contrast, but not too much. I need to make another passage. This one just on the eyebrow. Okay, a little bit of contrast. But I need to add more light color. So wait. Let's finish this one. Anyway, it was finished almost. Let's add just some simple pink and finish. Okay. This is more bright. Let me try. Yeah, much better. Okay, now I have more contrast. Just on the top of the arm to give some highlight. Probably with the phone you cannot see too much the difference, unfortunately. On top of the finger. Right, here we have the armor, so we don't see too much. Yeah, much better. A little bit more realistic. After we'll apply one wash of brown to make more deep inside the contrast, and is done. I need to be very precise when I'm painting with airbrush. You need to practice a lot. For make this one, maybe the smaller airbrush will be better, but I don't think it will change too much for me, because I'm still very bad to apply the color. But remember, if you want to make something smaller, for sure a smaller use of the airbrush will simplify your life. The face, and it's gone. This one just on the top. On the nose. Very light. Only this part here, because the other part you will have the helmet, so we don't care. So let me see. This one, you see, after you put the helmet, you don't see anything. The neck a little bit you can see more, so the neck I need to pass better. Then stuck here. Direi che ci siamo. I think I'm ready. I need to pass the mask. For that one, I need first one to mask the face, but I need to wait until it will dry totally. It's already dry probably, but I don't want to risk to lose some paint, so let's wait a little bit. Let's clean, because now we need to change the color. Backwash. Scotex for clean the inside. Water. And clean. Okay, almost clean, a little bit more. Okay, it's clean. So what's next for now? What other color I need to make? The pants are black, so I will not make anything. Ah, purple, the cape. So we can see if I did it good or not. I'm afraid I put too much color. We will see. Just a little bit because I'm not sure if it's good. Finger cross. This one is so big that I cannot see. Okay. Yeah, I think it's too much color. Yeah, too much thinner. It's totally water. A little bit is color, but I think maybe it's the black primer that doesn't help for the purple. You cannot see too much. Maybe applying few layer, it would be better. No, it's okay, I can see. Okay, so the proportion was correct. Just need more times. Probably also the cape was better if I use a light color. Yeah, a little bit you can see the purple. It's more, but probably yes, I'm still thinking it was too much thinner. I need to put less. So let's put away this one. This one I will recover next time. So let me try this combination of blue and gray for make this one, and it's okay for today. Anyway, the purple here I finish. I want to reach a color that is a mix of gray and blue, like in the picture. The picture should be like this one. Wait, I want to see you. I want to show to you. This one, this kind of gray. You see the cape is totally purple. So I think I need to put more color inside and make more bright here. Maybe I can add some pink. Now I need to try to make a color similar to this one. So I'm using this cap as a tester. Try to mix blue and gray and see if I can reach a color similar to my expectation, more or less. I use a brush to mix. Let me see. I think a little bit more gray. I put too much gray, but it's okay. Okay, yeah. It's not exactly that one, but it's something that you can call near enough, close enough. So let's check. Yeah, not so bad. Close enough. Maybe I need to add a little bit more blue. It's too gray now. I will add some blue later. Because it should be a little bit more blue. But the metal base that I applied before, it helps a lot. This one I can use like a primer, this color that I made. It's good. Let me see. Yeah, almost. A little bit more blue and it's perfect. Wait, a little bit more blue and it's perfect here. Brush. Okay. I like to mix the color to find something nice. The problem after, I will never find again the same color, but it's okay. Yes, here we are. Okay, I think that the years that I pass in the school in the art class, he make his working. I can find the good color mixing like this one. Just pass on the top. The belt I will make next time because also I don't have the brown color. A little bit more here on the chest. Now the color maybe it's not exactly that one, but it's close enough for me. Consider that just mix two random color that I have. Yeah, yes, it's very similar. So now before finish, because I don't have more color for painting, let's check how is the effect if I start to put these parts together to see the base result. Look at the base. I got my throat is painful. Turn off the fan. So this one is the base. Here we have the legs. I'm afraid it will not enter on this part. Here we have the, this one goes here. The cape is totally wrong. I need to make better, but for the moment we just pretend like this one. Okay, without push too much because I don't want to break it. Now put this arm here is the left one. Let me find the proper armor set. Okay, this one goes here. This one. Oh, 2 on 2. Lucky. And this one goes here. The last one I didn't got the correct one. 2 on 3. 75%. 66%. Here. Yeah, not bad. This one, how is the orientation? Like this one. Considering that missing all the brown part. As beginner painting skill, still very good. Oh, this one is the protection. Wait, very important. Don't ruin it. Okay. This one goes here. How do you go? Like this. The helmet here. And the arms, the legs. One. Is this one here. Without the glue, it's already a miracle that it sticks so well, but of course this one you need to glue it. Just want to see more or less how it will looks like. The other leg is here. Okay, it's not bad at all. Let me show you. Let me go under the light. Okay, here, change the font. The paints, I will just make some highlight gray. The face, of course, I need to finish to paint. The eyes, the mask I need to make metal. The chest here, the shirt looks very good. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm a beginner. I think it's already a very, very good result, this one. So in the meantime, he finished also to print the last part of Loki, so I'm happy. Sorry, guys, my throat is very uncomfortable. So this first painting lesson, no tutorial, painting section, yes, section is so good, is not bad. I like how it's coming out. For be one of the first minutes that I'm painting with the airbrush totally, and also mixing some color, I'm very happy of the result. I will continue to make in these days when I feel better with the throat, and I will post the final result on the eSUN channel. So if you like, please write here in the comments. Remember to follow me, because sometimes you see I just open a live without booking because maybe I'm busy, I don't have too much time. So when I find some free time, I'm happy to make a live to stay with you. So the best way to check every time is to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell. Please put a thumbs up, write some comments here. Let me know what do you think about this one. And thank you for watching me, and see